Back to Buffalo Bills Report tonight. We're going to talk about Queen Eye being kicked out of her hotel and asking for help from me. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Once again, Queen Eye has been kicked out of a hotel. Her life is in complete chaos, and now she's calling once again for help from me. This woman is getting ready to have a newborn baby boy, and she has no place to stay. The hotel probably was tired of the chaos that was going on in that room. They had the police come visit the room to see how Summer was doing in that room with her mother. She has had CPS come to the room and see how they were doing in that room. But right now, it seems like she is starting to hit rock bottom. When you have no place to stay, the only thing you should do to secure the health of Summer and that newborn is to go and get emergency help from CPS or from social services in that shelter. Because if you're going to have a baby and you have no place to stay, CPS should step in, take that baby in summer until you can find shelter for those kids. Those kids should not be wandering the street with this mentally disturbed, narcissistic woman who thinks that she's on her own reality show and believes that her children are nothing but content for the show. To watch that little girl scream all night. Can you imagine being in that hotel? Can you imagine being in that hotel trying to sleep and a baby is screaming? That's absolutely disturbing. And if I was new and we got on the phone with each other, I would not send her a dime. This woman should not be enabled by anybody else. She received money from YouTube on the 21st. She has some money in her account. She should have money in her Cash App's account because people have been sending her money. What is she doing with all this money? Does she have a place to stay? Or are she just using the people as her lift? She's a scam artist. So why should people help somebody who refused to help themselves? You knew that baby was on the way. You knew you needed a car seat for that baby, but you waited to the last minute because you knew that people would feel sorry for you, the son, and that newborn. Enough is enough. We have too many people mentally ill walking the streets of America, not getting the proper therapy that they should be receiving. And for CPS not to look in this woman's eyes, the people in the shelter not to look into this woman's eyes and see that she needs help, something is wrong with them. And my problem has always been with CPS, social services, is that they actually believe that our children are being raised this way, that this is normal. This is not normal, it's abnormal. They actually think we raise our children like freaking animals. You got people like her, Mika, Liv, Jasmine, all these mommy sector channels that they're raising feral children. Summer needs to be in a school where she's monitored 6 to 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, and there's mandatory reporting. If there was mandatory reporting, they would report that to social services and those children would be taken away. They would make sure that she had some place to stay, but she doesn't have it. And they don't care because they don't think the mother cares. So this is why they keep her in custody with the mother. They have no more room. So you can call, I can call, and nothing is going to happen. They have a case filed on her, it's open, but they'll never do anything about it because as long as she's being clothed, fed, and has a pillow under her head, it's okay. This is how savages raise their children. And it's sad to watch, but this is the reality that we're living in today. Something needs to happen with Queen Out, and it needs to happen right now. Enough is enough for those children. It's sad when a society sees killed children as wards to the state. This child will either end up, or these two will either end up as foster children, adoption, or in the prison industrial complex. Everybody knows how this is going to end because we have seen this in our community. What happens to children when they are not getting the proper treatment from their parents and when the state refuses to step in because the state is going to get money on the front end or the back end. The back end is the prison industrial complex. And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. She's an unfit mother, and I don't see how the court is letting this woman still have this child under her jurisdiction. This is absolutely diabolical and disgraceful. She has no place to stay. And she's calling on me like that's her baby father, that he should come rescue her. Bessie Marge, the woman in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland. Everybody should come rescue her. But the man that she laid down with and had unprotected sex with, he can't do shit for her. So we gotta help raise her kids. We gotta be the baby's father. That's not how it works in real life. You should know it by now. You're in your 30s, going into your 40s. This is the way you're acting like a teenager with feral children. And nobody is going to step in and help those children. It's a sad day in America, but this is the world we're living. This woman should not have children at all. Let her wander the streets in America by herself, but please don't let her do it with children. She's being kicked out of a hotel. I hope somebody gives her some money, but she needs to be downtown in an emergency shelter right now. And quit playing with your children and your newborn baby. I would love to hear your comments in the comments section. I want to thank you for listening to Buffalo Bills Report. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.